Yo, what's up? Whoa, 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 calm down, relax. Yo, wait, whoa, no, slow down. My what? My nudes? Are where? What site? What the hell? How they look? Alright, welcome to Taste Take. If you're new here, I give spoiler-free movie and TV reviews. Give you a little background, just let you know if I think it's worth checking out or not. If that's something you're into, hit that subscribe button for your boy. For my regular taste takers, you up to see if this documentary is worth your time? Get it? I said you up, like the website, and like you up is what you say when it's late and you text them to see if they're up. Duh, never mind. The Most Hated Man on the Internet is a new 3-part docu-series on Netflix. It's brought to us by Raw TV. It's the same British production company that brought us documentaries like Don't F with Cats and The Tinder Swindler. So like, you already know what type of time they're on. Well, I guess there's not a lot of background here, so might as well get into the plot time. So before the Most Hated Man on the Internet was Donald Trump or Joe Biden or this guy or whoever else you guys hate this week, there was a dude named Hunter Moore.
As a white male who's extremely good looking, I never really wanted to dabble in having sex with black girls because I thought it was gross.
I'm sorry, I just started hearing really loud circus music in my head. What did you say?
Hunter's a high school dropout from California who got famous for running the revenge porn site isanyoneup.com. Now, if you've never heard of this dude, that's good for you. And if you've never heard of this site, that's even better for you. It started back in 2010 and it was supposed to be like a nightlife website. But apparently it wasn't spicy enough because soon after, people just started posting nudes of the people they were hooking up with. But Tate, of course, I'm sure the people whose nudes were going up gave consent. They probably even got some of the money that the website was even making. Of course they didn't. All right, so basically people would be dating and they would break up and the guy would just post the girl's nudes on the site just cuz. And back then, nothing about that was illegal. And I know I said the guys would post the girls' nudes on the website. It wasn't just girls' nudes on there. There were guys' nudes on there, but it was mostly women whose nudes were being posted without them knowing.
There I was, topless, multiple photos.
It was an absolute shock.
Shit, I got posted on the site.
isanyoneup.com. I felt violated.
Humiliation.
That site was about destroying lives. Who would create a website like this?
This is Hunter Moore from isanyoneup.com. Fucking all your girlfriends.
And before any of you clowns start typing to say, well, maybe they shouldn't have sent the pictures, let me just stop you right there. People have the right to take whatever pictures they want and send them to whoever they want, with the expectation that that fool is not going to put them on the freaking internet. So just get out of here. Anyway, Hunter says he got the idea because him and his friends got their heart broken and they decided to get revenge. It's kind of like how they want us to think Facebook got started in the Social Network movie, even though Mark Zuckerberg was dating his current wife way back before Facebook even existed. Anyway, it's still a fire movie though. Back to the website, not long after, it just grew and grew and grew, and thousands of people were posting these nudes. What was worse than that, it was that their nudes was next to like their Facebook page and had their address on it, their parents' names, where their parents worked at. Shit was nuts. And you could comment on all the pictures. So all these internet trolls are commenting like, oh, you're such a slut, you're so ugly. Like, you know what kind of clowns are typing these comments. The nerve, the freaking nerve. Probably never seen a naked lady in real life, and here they are. We gotta remove internet anonymity. I don't know that I really believe that, but something to explore. So of course, people will slowly find out that their nudes were on the internet, and there's a little section on the website that says, hey, if you want your nudes to come down, please send a little note here. And people were sending in some real sob stories like, oh my God, like I have a family, like I have a little kid, I'm in the church, you gotta take my nudes down, please. I'm sending the form here, submit. And Hunter would read every one of these and just respond with LOL.
I pleaded with him to please remove these images, and the response that I got, LOL.
Has there been any individual you've just felt sorry for to the point that you take something down?
No.
It's just too much fun.
Ugh. That's a next level troll. Ugh. Here in the documentary, a large part of it is focused on a woman named Charlotte Laws. She has a daughter named Kayla, whose nudes ended up on isanyoneup.com. The only thing is, she never sent her nudes to anyone. So how did they get there? Well, Kayla and her mom think that not only are people uploading their ex's nudes, but that Hunter was also hacking people's computers. What? But let me tell you, there's no fury like a mother protecting her child, because Charlotte goes on an all-out rampage to fight Hunter Moore and take him down, at a time when, despite her last name, the law wasn't on her side. No, you get it? Because like her last name is Laws, it's Charlotte Laws. So it's like her name's Laws, but like back then the law wasn't on her side because it wasn't illegal yet. So it's like, that's the wordplay. It's like, despite, it's like a headline. It's like, despite her last name, the law wasn't on her side. What was I talking about? So can she get her daughter's nudes off the internet, or will Hunter Moore have the last laugh? And now we got a docuseries. So what's my take? I think Netflix has another #1 documentary on their hands. I enjoyed The Tinder Swindler more than this one, but this is crazy enough to have people talking about it and for it to trend. Is it a good documentary though? I think it's good enough to have people watch it. What Netflix usually does well with these documentaries is making it like a movie, and like every time it's a series, they leave you at the end of each episode with a cliffhanger. So you just gotta keep watching, keeps you locked in. I just don't know if this one needed to be in 3 parts. A lot of the times, I just like when they have just one documentary movie, like an hour and a half. For example, the movie I just reviewed, Girl in the Picture, that's just one movie, an hour and a half. And if anyone could have been 3 parts, it would have been that one. That story spans over like 3 decades. This dude, Hunter Moore, was popular for like 2 years. And it's a 3-part documentary. Another example, you know Vice, they did a story on Hunter Moore a couple years ago. It's 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes and you get the whole story. Damn near the whole story. I don't want to make it seem that it was a lot of just wasted time in the documentary. There's a lot of stuff that obviously Vice couldn't get to. Let me put it in perspective. I'm going to try to put it in perspective for you. What you're about to hear is not a dramatization. This is really in the documentary. Just bear with me. There's a woman that they feature in the documentary that they literally refer to as Butthole Girl. Yeah. Apparently someone dared her to put a bottle of mousse in her butthole. Of course, they screenshot it. It ends up on the site next to, of course, her Facebook page, pictures of her kids. You see where this is going. So you're probably thinking, well, now that she ended up on the site, she's probably put that butt stuff to the side and focus on getting her pictures down. No, I'm afraid not. She just kept putting stuff in her butt and filming it for the internet, including a cell phone, which Hunter Moore called while it was in her butthole. This is journalism, so that's what we're dealing with over here. You see what I mean? Like, people are gonna watch this. People will watch this, and they will talk about this. And Butthole Girl is in the documentary. Like, she's in the confessionals, like speaking, like, yes, I am Butthole Girl. What questions do you have? But all jokes aside, even though that wasn't a joke, like, that girl is called Butthole Girl, so it's not a joke, it's real. But in all fairness, this documentary is not just like some girls gone wild thing where you're just seeing a whole bunch of like boobs and butt cheeks. Like, for all that raunchy stuff, like, there is a high level of grassroots efforts from people like Charlotte Laws to eventually get revenge porn laws enacted over the country. Because like, all the laws that are here today were not here in 2010, 2012 when this website was up. So yeah, you wanted to get back at someone and put their nudes on the internet. Yeah, before you could do that. And now you will go to jail. So the documentary does do a good job of highlighting like what good came from this. I'm going to give the most hated man on the internet 3 stars. At the end of the documentary, they mentioned that Hunter Moore initially agreed to be a part of the project and then backed out. And I'm kind of thinking like, damn, like, would that have made it better? But also, he's just like a narcissist. So like, do we even need to give him more time to his 15 seconds of fame? It's kind of like Fire Festival, because like the Fire Festival guy was in one of the documentaries. Did that help the documentary? Did it hurt the documentary? When you watch this, there's just something in the background that makes you think like, did this really happen like this? Did this really happen like that? It just sounds, it's just like, would Hunter Moore's story have helped? I just don't know. You guys got watching, tell me what you think. It's like a cautionary tale. Like, this online stuff is still kind of scary. For as long as the internet's been around, like, people are still getting their emails hacked. People are still like getting their identity stolen. Like, just put the freaking 2-factor authentication on. I know you're gonna forget the password anyway, but you're gonna be mad when your freaking Instagram is selling Ray-Bans and you're telling people, yo, sorry, got hacked. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but like, back up your photos on iCloud, man. Like, you're gonna lose your phone. Overall, it's an interesting series. It's very cool to see people trying to take this guy down from different angles, and sometimes don't even know each other. It's like Charlotte Law's over here doing her thing, the FBI is over there doing their thing, some other internet guy is doing his thing. It's crazy. Even Anonymous got involved. Damn, I love Anonymous. When they be like,
we are Legion. We are Sparta. Expect us.
man, that's so cool, man. Who are those guys? Check it out if you're interested in the story. I try to give a spoiler-free rendition of it, so you don't really know how the story ends up unless you guys have heard of this guy already, but check it out. Do not watch it with kids. They're not really showing like nudes, but they're like nude adjacent. That's pretty good. They're not the actual girl. Come on, relax. The Most Hated Man on the Internet comes exclusively to Netflix on Wednesday, July 27th. As always, thanks for checking out Tate's Take. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. In the comments, let me know if you plan on checking this out. Have y'all heard of this dude? I don't know how I never heard of this website when it was like up and running. But yeah, let me know if you know about the story or if you were on the site. This is a safe place. I'm just kidding. Also, we got some merch. Well, we've been had merch, but now like the merch is like right on the bottom of the thing there. It's like easier to see the merch. It's cute. Anyway, thanks for the time, y'all. Peace.